Rob here at etrailer.com, and today you're going to be taking a look at the PTC custom fit cabin air filter on our 2019 Toyota Highlander. Now, a cabin filter is going to do for your car what a furnace filter does for your house. It's going to filter all the air coming into our car, clean it, and make sure it's nice and fresh so when it comes out of our vent we don't have any allergens or pollutants coming through. Now, another thing our filter is going to do is it's going to make sure that any larger debris gets trapped and it doesn't get through the system, causing any failure to the fan or any other components in our heating or cooling system. Now, it's really important to at least check your filter every 12,000 miles or about once a year. We want to start out on the passenger side. We'll open up our glove box. And if we move to the very outside edge on the passenger side, we'll find a shock dampener that keeps the glove box from moving down too fast or too hard. Now, these are going to be really easy. We just come to the inside and kind of push the rod going towards the outside. It'll pop right off and just push it out of the way. We're going to grab the edges of our glove box here on the side. We're just going to flex them in just a bit so that these stops can get past the edge of the frame. We'll rotate our glove box down until it'll come off, and we'll set it aside. Now, if we look behind our glove box and we look up towards the top, towards the driver's side, we'll have this little trap door here. When I grab it towards the top, I have little clips that'll release so we can fold it down. And that'll give us access to our cabin filter door. We've got two little tabs on each side. We're going to press in and then pull the cover out. And then we can pull our cabin filter out and check it. And as you can see, our cabin filter looks pretty clean. It's almost new. So we're not going to replace it, but now you know how to check it, and if it does need to be replaced, just simply put the new one in. One thing, if you are replacing it, you do want to pay attention to is the direction the airflow is supposed to go. A lot of times they'll have an arrow pointing the way that the airflow is supposed to go, and our new filter is no different. It's going to have the airflow with a couple of arrows. And on the cover itself, it's going to have an arrow saying up as well. So we want to make sure that the arrows are pointing up when we put our new filter in. And since our filter doesn't need replaced, we can put it back in. Make sure the cover's right orientation. Make sure it locks into place. And we can start putting all the panels back in. And with our glove box, we'll just line up the lower hinges right here. Press it in. Rotate the box up, making sure everything locks into place. And we'll put that shock dampener back on, and we're ready to hit the road. But as you saw, it's an extremely easy and quick process to change or check your cabin filter, and there's no reason to pay somebody else to do it. But it is one of those maintenance items that's easily forgotten, so don't forget to check it so we can have clean, fresh air inside of our Highlander, and we don't have any surprise repairs. But that'll finish up your look at the PTC custom fit cabin air filter on our 2019 Toyota Highlander.